today that you'll need for cheese scones is weighing scales, mixing bowl, baking tray, rolling pin, paste brush, cutter, teaspoon, tablespoon, measuring jug, grater, baking paper. If you haven't got that, you just use the brush to brush your baking tray. Before we start cooking, we always wash our hands. Ingredients that you'll need for your cheese scones is 225 grams of self-raising flour, pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, teaspoon of mustard powder, teaspoon of baking powder, 55 grams of butter, 125 grams of cheese and a bit extra for the top, and 100 mils of milk. First we'll add the flour into the large bowl, and then we'll add our seasoning and your mustard powder. Just mix that together. Once it's all mixed, you can add the baking powder. Then we'll add the butter and we'll rub it in with the fingertips, trying to keep it as cool as possible, because that's when you get nice scones, when you keep your flour and your butter cool. When it's all mixed together, it's a little bit like a breadcrumb, not as sticky. We'll add the cheese, just mix that in. Just leave a small amount just for the top, because I grated a little bit extra. And we'll add our 100 mils of milk into the jug. If it's a little bit soft, you just add a bit of flour. Or if it's too dry, just a little bit more milk. There we go. So it's a nice dough, not too soft. Next, just get a small amount of flour to roll it out so your dough doesn't stick. And cut your scone out. Once you've done that, you just roll it again. You get quite a lot. Get a small amount of butter and spread it on your baking sheet. Just stops your scones sticking. If you haven't got a brush, what sometimes I do is you can use your fingers or a piece of your butter paper, or kitchen roll, anything to rub it across. Sprinkle a small amount of flour and add your scones. Always add that little bit on just for a taster for someone. You can either dab the top with beaten egg or milk, whatever you prefer, it doesn't really matter. Same brush will do what you've just used to grease your tray. Dab the top with egg. Rest of your cheese. Sprinkle a small amount on top. Pop in your preheated oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Middle shelf. We're just going to check these cheese scones. And there they are. Have about 14 scones to that one mix that we made. This is why you always make a little bit spare at the end. Delicious.